Wedding Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's hashtag Anime Nerdigan review is going to be for Renai Boukun, aka Love Tyrant, Season 1, Episode 5, titled What is Love? X. Kami is prostrating himself now, LOLOL. Yes, this is the title. What is Love? X. Kami is prostrating himself now, LOLOL. I'm kind of scared for what this means for the writing, but before I get to this review, let me just cover how I do my anime reviews, because they're just a wee bit different than your average anime tuber. So basically what I do is, while I'm watching the episode of the anime, I have the corresponding manga chapter in front of me, because this is supposed to be a manga to anime adaptation. I expect it to be such. Ideally, I would love it to match panel for panel, frame for frame, slash frame for frame, like in My Hero Academia for the most part. But My Hero Academia is like the best manga to anime adaptation out right now. I'm not gonna lie. It really is. But I guess I'm gonna just have to keep dreaming, because that just isn't happening. So basically, I'll call out like skip scenes, skip dialogue, whether it's good or bad. I will tell you, especially if like they're moving scenes around. Some cases it's good because it works with the flow of the episode. Most of the time it's not. For this anime, I have to call out facial expressions because it's comedic anime, and there's a lot of different facial expressions, like extreme facial expressions that need to be done. The only thing I won't call out too much, except if the writing is really bad, are word changes. And there's another exception too. Usually it's when like the context of the dialogue of the manga it doesn't match the anime. The context of the dialogue of the anime doesn't match what the context of the dialogue that the manga intended. That's when I usually call it out. But the writing, I don't know what the fuck is going on with some of this anime. But anyway, let's get to this. So, Renai Boukun is starting to get better. We hit our rock bottom a couple episodes ago. That episode was, I thought, the worst episode of the season. Boosted Shoujo Metabolism just fucking booted that spot anyway. We start off with adapting chapter 14, and I like how they did it, except they skipped some dialogue. If they would have had this dialogue, it would have been fucking perfect. Which was, where are you? It was supposed to be, yeah, this part was skipped. Tisk, tisk, it'll be all right. Shikimi is delicious after all. That pain will quickly turn into pleasure. Whether men or women, in the end, they end up in tears, begging for it. Yeah, that part was completely skipped, of course. I think that, yeah, the Seiji-kun, you let yourself be fooled by Shikimi and told me a lot of things, that was there. So come on, tell Shikimi-chan. Yeah, that part was skipped. And then Shikimi-chan is Akane-chan and Yuzu-chan's. What the Shikimi-chan is, that part was skipped. And then Akane came in like destroying the wall. And then she's my cousin. And I thought that was the best. Like just doing that scene and then going into the opening was freaking nice. But again, they skipped some dialogue. I wish it would have been, all of the dialogue would have been there. It would have been nice, but I could tell you right now, this is already better than Boosted Shoujo Metabolism, an episode that I just tortured myself through. And this part of Shikimi's dialogue was skipped. Ah, shucks, you found us already. And, like, I love Shikimi. I know a lot of the anime-onlys are loving Shikimi, but like, when you get further into the manga, Shikimi's character development is so good. I love her character development so goddamn much. Yeah, I think, yeah. But I really gotta say, like, this fight between Akane and Shikimi is being animated nicely, and the dialogue, we are starting to work, but then you skip more of Shikimi's dialogue, which is this part. But of course, have you forgotten? The stealing other people's stuff is what Shikimi is all about. That's how it was supposed to go. But I gotta say, the positioning and everything else is really good. Like, I just don't understand do you anime studios think it's okay if you're doing a manga to anime adaptation, think it's okay to skip dialogue. I just don't get it. I really don't. You didn't do the CG shocked expression! Like when Shikimi is getting off on pain, you didn't do the expression, like, Boukun. You did the inner monologue while Shikimi was speaking, but you didn't do all of it. It was supposed to be. But what is with that girl? She's hurt so bad, yet she's still smiling. Like that, she's so hurt so bad, yet she's still smiling. Is skipped. Oh man, like this scene is just so not done. It's done so nicely, but like you skip the dialogue, and that's what's preventing it from being perfect. Is the dialogue skips like this? It's bullshit. I'm telling you, it's bullshit. And also that facial expression from Seiji that did not happen, which was supposed to happen. We are getting panel for panel and frame for frame. We are getting that. It's matching, but the dialogue is being skipped. And it is very annoying. And it's supposed to be, this part was completely skipped. It's been so long since Akane-tan last stabbed me, but you know, Akane-tan, have you gotten weaker? If it's supposed to be a question, you made it a goddamn statement, anime. And yes, I will be anal on that too. Something that's bothering me with this dialogue, and like, here's the thing. Shikimi talks about herself in the third person. We are getting talked out. Shikimi and she talks about Akane in the third person too. She talks about everybody in the third person, including herself. And that's not happening. She's talking in the first person, and that's just kind of annoying me because that's not her character. That's just part of her quirk. Is she says, like, for example, in this particular line, the dialogue was there, but like, it just wasn't done right. This is what should have been. The old Akane-tan would have been able to dodge Shikimi's threads so easily, and she'd have chopped Shikimi to pieces already. Yeah, where's Shikimi? This isn't Shikimi. Like, what you're giving me, anime, is not Shikimi, dialogue-wise. You're not giving me the Shikimi that I read in this manga. Like, it's just getting annoying. I don't know if anyone else feels that way or not, but yeah, Shikimi's supposed to be talking about herself and others in the third person. Yay, you did the right Seiji expression, thank you, but you skipped what cup size are these. This part was completely skipped, which was, wow, what smooth skin. Red really looks good on you. I know, red looks good on me. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I want to make all of you all mine. But the rest of the dialogue in that particular sentence is there. It's just like, come on, Renai Boukun. You are better than this. Again, Shikimi's not talking in the third person. But like, it's supposed to be, she's supposed to say tisk a lot. That's not even there either. But whatever. Like, the rest of the dialogue is there. It's just that she's not talking in the third person. She's talking in the first person, and that's just really annoying the fuck out of me. I can't stand it. And this part was skipped too, this inner monologue from Seiji, which was, she's Akane-san's cousin? That means she's Yuzu-chan's cousin too? No, but that's not necessarily the case. Which is technically right, if you think about it. It just depends which side of the family. And, the wall's broken was skipped as well. And this part was skipped too. Hold on a second, let me scroll back up in my notes here. Which was, Kia, Oni-sama's chest is exposed. You haven't changed at all, Yuzu-chan. But this part is there. And I haven't done anything yet. That part was skipped too. You already have. I was just about to start. Like, little things like that being skipped is skipped. It's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I love you, Renai Boukun manga, but this anime is really pissing me off, especially again with Shikimi speaking in the first person when she's supposed to be speaking in the third person. You used to be such a weak crybaby was skipped as well, and also when she says, "Wow, what a shock," Shikimi is supposed to say it's tingling, but yeah, but like. The reason why I'm being so hard on this is because everything else, like the positioning and everything, is so fucking perfect. It is matching frame for frame. But the only thing preventing this from the manga really coming alive for me is the fact that Shikimi's dialogue is just so fucked up. She's supposed to talk in the third person. If she was talking in the third person, then I would love this. Then it would really feel like this is coming to life. But right now, it really doesn't. Because of that shit. Like, I'm just like thinking, Shikimi is... Shikimi, like, what the fuck, man? This is ridiculous. And this part was skipped too. Yuzu-chan, look, your boyfriend's all defenseless, you know. He's not my boyfriend, uh-huh. Okay, I'll go tease, Seiji-kan. Ah! Hmm? Like, Renai Boukun, why? Why are you ruining Shikimi right now? Like, I'm fucking pissed off. This part was completely cut, which was, so why are, it's supposed to be your husband, so why are you hurting each other? You mean you don't know anything? This is supposed to be, you don't know anything. And I gotta say, the facial expression of Shikimi is so fucking perfect. Thank you for doing that. You could have fucked it up, anime. You really could. But you didn't. So I'm very happy with facial expressions right now. Like, even, Seiji's facial expressions are a lot better. It was just that one that was just skipped, and I don't understand why, because, like, you just showed the facial expression that needed to be there earlier, so I just don't get it. Like, anime, you really are frustrating me. I'm sorry, that dialogue was there that I said that was skipped about Seiji. Your cousin, so why are you hurting each other? That was there. It was the first, I think it was the first part. Why are you doing this? That part was completely was skipped. I'm sorry, I made the correction. There you go. So don't get mad at me, comment section. You know where actually was skipped from Shikimi. Shikimi's facial expressions are really, really nice, but there's one thing I realized that is not there, is that her pupils, if you look in the manga, her pupils are hearts. And it's not hearts in the anime. I don't know why, but it's not. But I wish he would have said totally fugly. Wish that was there. What? By Seiji was skipped. Damn it, not now. Seiji-san. And then it was supposed to. Was supposed to be in the line. Fuck it all. What a huge disappointment. Fuck. I didn't come all the way here to see this. But like for the most part, the dialogue is there. For the most part, there's just parts that are some that are completely skipped, and it's annoying the fuck out of me. And again, the thing with Shikimi mainly that I just don't like is that there's no third person Shikimi anymore. It's like, what the fuck happened? Guri in the shrimp costume. Oh my god, I'm so glad that you had Guri in the shrimp costume. It was so nice. This makes me happy. But this is what the dialogue was supposed to be. Well, Akane-san was uber fast, and I lost sight of Yuzu-san too. I was at a loss on what to do, really. Then I was wandering around aimlessly in the shopping district, and I won this costume in the lottery. I put it on hold, but it was really heavy, so it really took me time to find you guys, lol. And then you had the silence, and then it was... I actually like the line about the entrance being a big flop. I don't mind that at all. But I fucking... But Guri, the costume is so awesome. I love it. I'm glad she's in the costume. I'm just grateful that that's there. Yeah, it was supposed to be, huh? Did I miss anything? That, instead of the entrance was a big flop. I kind of wish we would have had the, huh? Did I miss anything? But the facial expression of Guri is just fucking perfect. I'm so happy you didn't fuck this up. Suddenly Speaking Made Me Dizzy was skipped, which would have been nice to have. But at least the facial expression was there. And it is good. It is good. This music is just so appropriate, and I'm so glad they had what Guri thought was Shikimi, and the sound effects for that was so fucking great. It made me laugh. Now I feel like this manga is starting to come to life. I really do. Like when we get the comedy like this, it's just like, oh my god, yes, this is Renai Boukun. This is the Renai Boukun I love. I know and love. And this part was skipped. Your family seems to have quite strong personalities, eh? That was skipped from Guri. And, where was it? Guri Don't Tell Her was skipped. It just went into, Seiji muffling. I love that they have the Seiji face there. It's, like, so fucking perfect. I really love you, Renai Boukun. Right now, I fucking love you. This part was skipped. This is the, so how do you, use it to make couples? That part was there. This part was skipped. I tried it earlier, but it just disappeared. We were doing so well, anime. Like, I love, like, you had all the inner monologues there, and you had what, like, Seiji thought Guri was gonna do, and it was so perfect. And it was like, oh my god, this is Renai Boukun, this is Renai Boukun, this is Renai Boukun coming to life. But then this part was skipped, which was, that's the word that gets Guri's affection, even though all she wants is to be immortal. have to take something back now because I know that you Nordigans in the comment section will give me shit. I just noticed there's hearts for pupils for Shikimi, and it's like, how did I not notice that? Like, I guess they just decided to put them in. Oh my god. But yes, Shikimi does have her heart-shaped pupils. It's just not consistent. Let's just go with that. And this part was completely skipped, and really, I wish they would have had it because there would have been some adorableness, Shikimi adorableness. You're so mean. We're friends, aren't we? Don't leave me out. Wah, wah. Sniffle, sniffle, peek. Wah, wah. No matter what. Yes. Stubborn Guri-chan. And then it was, then it goes into the manga canon. But, like, just, like, little scenes like that being skipped is kind of annoying. Because it's just, like, I wanted to see Shikimi cry. I kind of did because it looked adorable. Like, the sniff and, like, looking up and going, sniffle, sniffle. It's so cute. But we didn't get that. Oh, well. And this part of Shikimi's dialogue was skipped because becomes stronger, much stronger than Shikimi Yuzu-chan, turn into a cute toy that's worth breaking. And this part was skipped, and I don't understand why. Which is, since you're keeping it a secret, make sure that Auntie and the others don't find out. It'd suck if everything ended before Shikimi even comes to play. And then there was a bye-bye, see you soon, and then Yuzu is supposed to be like, don't ever come back. Damn it. Okay, this scene got really fucked up. So when, Shikimi in the anime says, what is love? What's supposed to happen here is she's supposed to be handcuffed she's supposed to go to the car and she's supposed to be handcuffed. And she says to the security guard, hey, yes? What's love? What? She said Shikimi doesn't have any. That's why she won't let me join them. And then she gets blindfolded and she gets, like, a collar on her as well. Even though I love them so much, she must be wrong about something, yeah? But if that means I'll become like that, if it makes me weak, I don't need it. Give me candy instead, huh? Don't worry, I won't bite it. And so instead of the gag, then she sucks on the candy thumb. Still, it was worth disguising and infiltrating them first. It's gotten quite interesting. I'll take their everything from them. Yeah, you bit it anyway. Because there's the crack. It skips all that and just goes straight to, like, the aftermath of this. And I'm just, like, thinking, oh my god, Renai Boukun, really? You're gonna do the same shit that you did a few weeks ago. You've come so far, Renai Boukun, but... God damn it, Renai Boukun, why? And more dialogue is skipped. And Akane's supposed to say, is it because of Shikimi? And then Seiji says, I'm fine. Look, even my wounds are healing. And then Seiji says, I think my fever just rose, that's all. Come lay down on my lap. Uh-huh, I'm fine. Whoa. And then he's supposed to be thinking, don't look up, don't look up. And then it's supposed to go in this, then Akane is supposed to go into her little spiel. So, why do you keep skipping content? Why? I will say this, I will give you this, Renai Boukun. It's not, the scenes, for the most, except that one scene with Shikimi not being handcuffed and shit. Like, for the most part, this is matching frame for frame, panel for panel. The only thing that's really being screwed up is the dialogue. And then that's when I have to question the writing. Like, this part was skipped. Akane-san, and Akane says, I've worked so hard to make sure this won't happen, and yet, and it just skipped that, and it just went to Seiji saying, I'm fine, I was just a little surprised and a little scared. It looks like you've got your own circumstances, but it's not your fault, Akane-san. It'll be okay. Yes, I'm reading the manga dialogue just because I like it more. And this part was skipped. Like, I don't understand, because you're being, I say that anime is bipolar on, like, inner monologues and shit. Like, you are definitely bipolar here, because you showed what Seiji thought Guri was gonna do, but you're not showing this. I can't tell her that she's much scarier, and what she does to me normally hurts more. But I like that they had the look amazing stuff right here. I thought that was really cute. Yay, we got the take two, but this is what the dialogue was in the manga, and I really wish it was that, which was Akane-san turned Dur on me. And Dur refers to being sweet and love-struck, which was in there. I wish the word Dur was there, but at least, the actual translation was there. What a precious moment. It must be preserved. And this part was skipped. She was supposed to say, Guri was supposed to say he's dead, because he's dead. She says he's not breathing, but he's in regards to Seiji. Stupid midget monkey. Don't say those things, even as a joke. Teehee, I wanted to say that once. What? Why are you all quiet now? What's wrong? Oh, the he's not breathing is there. I'm sorry, correction. The he's not breathing was there. The other stuff was just skipped. My bad. And then we see the heaven stuff. And I'm so excited because you know what that means, Nerdigans that have read Renai Boukun? We get to meet God, aka Guri's dad. And we get to meet the devil this episode too, which I'm really excited about. So basically, like, chapter 14, it ends with Seiji staring at heaven going, But, for the most part, like, chapter 14, how it was adapted, like, it was just about perfect when it comes to, like, the frame-for-frame, panel-for-panel matching, but just the dialogue. A lot of the dialogue wasn't there, and I did not like that Shikimi didn't speak in the third person. Oh my god. Kurari-san's true form is perfect. Like, I'm starting to feel like this anime is coming, or this manga is coming to life, especially with the heaven stuff. It looks really, really well done. It matches. The only thing that I'm concerned about with the, hold on. Okay, it's supposed to say, come dead people, welcome to heaven. It just says, welcome dead people, welcome to heaven. But this is what was kind of skipped. Trying to make sense of the current situation. Like, I wish they would have had the arrow pointing at Seiji and do the... trying to make sense of the current situation while taking into consideration the recent fantastical occurrences. Clack, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, click, clack, clack, boom! I can't understand jack shit even if I wanted to. Like, why? But Kurari-san animated in his true form, 2 thumbs up. He looks beautiful. This part of the dialogue was skipped, and I'm kind of annoyed that this part is skipped because, like, and this is just something that Renai Boukun has been doing that's really been pissing me off, is fucking with the canon, like, and not, talking about, when they're cutting out some of the dialogue, they're cutting out kind of important details like this. But of course, it's only natural for humans to be so startled in the face of such divinity. Wait, you don't have to be surprised. And he's still screaming, yes, it might, be quite shocking, but if you could just phrase your praise in proper words, let me tell you. Hey, I understand. I've transformed back and then he transforms back into the cat. I've transformed back into the form you're used to seeing. To think that my beauty was so dangerous to humans, what a sinful angel I am. Oh, please. That's not it. But it's a little better than that grotesque figure, I guess. Sigh, to think that I have to stay in my beast form even in heaven. I don't want my fellows to see me like this, though. Oh, yeah, hey, what's the meaning of this? This part was there. I was with Guri and the others. We've gone through a lot, That's where, it picks up. If you're in the manga, that's where it picks up. But, like, that's just something I've noticed is that, like, they'll cut out some really important stuff. Like how, Kurari changes back into a cat. Why he changes back into a cat. Like, we had some of the screaming there, but, like, we didn't have, like, the continuous screaming, which was kind of funny in the manga. So, like, this anime is just bipolar on comedy. I swear to God. It really is. Correction, I am a sinful angel, to be so dangerously beautiful to humans. That was in there. I'm sorry. I need to correct myself. That was in there in the anime. What it was supposed to be, this portion of the dialogue, was, anyway, it's dangerous for you to roam around heaven in that form, so let us hurry to God's chamber, or Kami's chamber. But, like, part of it, like, it was just cut down, the dialogue, or at least that portion of the dialogue was. I knew it. I really am dead. Was skipped. And I think this was skipped too. Just hold on, let me check my notes. And this part was skipped. Turn left there. Ah, be careful. That's the hole to hell right there. Again, more lore being skipped. That's the dimensional, interstice. We have arrived. Here lies God's chamber. A sliding door? Go on inside. So this part was completely skipped. So shouldn't God's chamber, like, again, you're being bipolar with the inner monologues here, anime. So shouldn't God's chamber have, like a grand divine gate or something? And even if you go, and by the way, the sliding door was there, that inner monologue. That's why I'm kind of getting pissed. And even if you, to go inside, It's just a sliding door floating in space. But maybe the inside would be different. Something amazing will appear. I would have loved to see what fucking hey, what Seiji was thinking it was going to look like. That would have been nice. But it's an amazing living room. Please take off your shoes. That was there. Oh my god, like, this is almost matching, like, perfectly frame for frame, panel for panel. Again, the problem is the fucking writing. It is not the animators this time. Yes, some of the stuff was skipped, granted, some of the scenes, so that's on the animation studio, but this writing is just bad. Or, like, the fact that you're skipping so much of this writing, it's just annoying as fuck. I don't know what the writing department is doing, but this was skipped as well. I see, this is God's chamber after all. There are even angels around, so of course God exists too. God, I wonder what he's like. And then God is supposed to fall. And it is fucking hilarious in the anime. I fucking just as it is in the manga, it is freaking great, and the facial expressions are perfect. Oh my god, God's facial expressions are kami-sama, for the anime's sake. It's so perfect. I love God. God is exactly what he's supposed to be in the manga. It makes me happy that God, I feel like God is coming to life, so to speak. I really do. I'm so happy. Thank you for not ruining God. You could have made him really fucked up. And then we go back to the Seiji, go back to, where he's lying there. And I'm glad we didn't skip this stuff. Even though, I'm not going to lie, it wouldn't have bothered me that much at all if we skipped this or like move this scene later, like a lot of animes tend to do. Like they'll move the scene later and then just finish all the stuff with God. Like if they would have done that, I would have actually accepted it. I would have. But this is actually better because we're following the manga panel for panel, frame for frame. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm not saying that I'm not glad that they're following it exactly, but I'm saying if Renai Boukun would have gone that route, I would have accepted it. This part from Guri was skipped was we should be, but but the inner monologues are here for Yuzu, thank God. And Guri saying so fast was skipped, but I love that they did the 15 minutes of of her kissing Seiji. I'm so glad they did that. Like they could have fucked this up, but they didn't. This is good. This is good stuff, Renai Boukun. And part of Guri's dialogue was cut, which was, do you really want to bring him back to life? But the are you fine leaving things like this was there. Like, they are doing this chapter really well. It's just about fucking perfect. But, the only thing missing was, that was kind of wrong is, like, Guri, when God is looking at the TV screen, Guri's face is supposed to be facing forward. But, like, this is just, oh man, chapter 14, or not 14, I'm sorry. Chapter 15 is definitely being adapted better than 14 is. Yes, we had some, the thing that pisses me off about this chapter though, this adaptation of this chapter is the stuff with the lore of, heaven being kind of skipped, but whatever, like for what it is, this episode is just, oof, this part of the episode I really am liking. I mean, as much as I love the Shikimi stuff, I love God. I love this shit. And this part was skipped too. He saw everything? Wow, I just can't get enough of Guri-chan's weird serious face. That was there, I'm sorry. As expected of God, he's such a doting father. I recorded all of Guri-chan's scenes. Want to watch? I've got some that are really good. Let's see. But this part was there. Guri is actually a real big shot. Nah, no way. God, you need to start talking or we'll run out of time. What? You haven't started yet? And then Tiara is supposed to show up. This part was skipped too. Hey there, been some time. And this part was skipped as well. You're late. Hurry up with serving the tea. And then Tiara's supposed to go, we don't have anything but booze here, so I had to go buy some tea leaves. Okay, this scene was there, and that was fucking hilarious when Tiara says to God, why don't you go get it yourself? And Kanari's just like, how dare you speak to God like that? How vulgar can you get? What'd you say, disgusting cat? What did you say? Your face is what's vulgar here. What did you say? Like, I love that this fight is being animated and is nice. And this part was skipped. Actually, I'm sorry. The fight was skipped, and I wish it was there. Those two really don't get along. Country puppy, I love these. But this is what the inner monologue was supposed to be. I'm happy that it's here though, which was, I wonder why I'm in a really amazing dimension right now, but it sure doesn't feel like it. I love the facial expression for God when, Seiji says, if God is Guri's father, does that mean she has a mother too? Oh my God. We're going to see Guri's mother. I don't know if we'll see it this season, maybe in a season 2, but we'll see her. But the facial expression of God is perfect. And this part is skipped. Well, it seems really stupid when you think about the human's ideal God. And also, it's really hard for him to cheer. It's really hard to cheer him up, geez. But, like, this scene is really funny. This scene is making me laugh. I love it. This part was skipped. You made me die? You talk like it's so minor. Well, you were supposed to come here when you were in bed with your cold, but then, exactly. Then suddenly some big event started. I was so surprised. That Shikimi chick was really scary. Who'd have thought she's Booby-chan's cousin? That's just amazing. Such shocking development. Isn't God supposed to know those things? I had absolutely no idea. But you're God! And there's good grief. It's because these unexpected things happen. That's why humans are so interesting. I love humans. He really is like Guri, this blob of hyperactivity. And then we get to and now we're back to the canon, just to get to the main point. And then we have this part was skipped. How dare you lay a hand on God? Shut up. But like, all this content's being skipped, Renai Boukun. Why did you get rid of some of this comedy? But the thing is, though, that's different with Renai Boukun compared to like Booster Shoujo Metabolism, is there's no filler. Like, most of this stuff is actually that's being shown is manga canon. It's just that they're skipping stuff. So I will give you props for that, Renai Boukun, for not showing like so much filler and just actually sticking to the manga canon. I'm really surprised by this. Where was heaven? God was supposed, or not God. Glory was supposed to say heaven unanimously agrees with you, and then God was supposed to say, "Hi, you're so mean." But hold on a second. I'm so happy we get to see the Devil Lord. The Devil Lord looks beautiful. I am so happy you didn't fuck up the Devil Lord. But you did skip some of the stuff here. Hold on a second. A child who wouldn't know love without the help of a human as God? Ridiculous. Excuse me. And also, why aren't you in heaven? How could I not come? I heard Guri-chan's boyfriend is here. I think this part was here. Let me just double check my notes. I'm sorry. The line that I was saying, a child who wouldn't know love without the help of a human is God ridiculous, that was there. I'm sorry. This is the line that was skipped. After the how could I not come? I heard Guri-chan's boyfriend is here. Was this? Kami said, and he's supposed to have like a duck face too. I'm so mad that they didn't do this scene. So that's on you, animators. Could you stop entering other people's houses like you're welcome? With your shoes on too. You sure are cold to me as always. I even brought you a gift. Go away. I don't even want your gift. Was skipped. And then wow, the phantasmic wine was skipped as well. Hold on a second. The Devil Lord is fucking awesome. I love it. This part was skipped. Asshole. God, you're not very convincing. Like, God is drunk as fuck. But like the dialogue, all the dialogue here it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It really feels like this manga is coming to life this episode. It makes me happy. Also, this was skipped. She wouldn't have to work if she becomes a devil, or if she became a devil. This part of the fight was skipped. Besides, Guri-chan hates the angel costume and even cosplays as a death god. I'm sure she wishes to be a devil deep in her heart. What? All those frills are cute, I say. I designed them myself. And also this part was skipped too. Contrary to what I thought, gods and devils are a lot more slack. But I really am liking this scene. This scene is so great. It's just like this dialogue, though, it's being skipped. And also, this was skipped too. I'll get mad if you keep saying stuff like that. Oh, shall we start the final war then? That was there, actually. I'll get you mad if you keep saying stuff like that. And oh, shall we start the final war then? That was there. I'm sorry. Crap, Karari, do something. As if I could do anything. This is what the dialogue was supposed to be, and they just like kind of murdered it, which was, I mean, she'd probably get tired of it after a day. That was there. But this is the part where I thought was kind of meh. It was like meh. She's not the type of person to obediently do what others say. In fact, her playing pranks on other people would be the punchline here. And Guri, this part was skipped. Guri lives her life with what she wants to do as first priority. That's why I don't think things will. Actually, this part was there. The other part was skipped. This part was skipped, or was there. Guri lives her life with what she wants to do as first priority. That's why I don't think things will play out according to the other people's plans. And then we get back to, and then it's panel for panel. And this part was skipped. That's exactly why I want you, Guri's chosen one, to teach her all about love. Someday that will become one of her greatest strengths. No, wait, like I said, and this part was skipped. You're way too lax was skipped. And also, I'll go down too later on. Oh my god, when Seiji bumped fucking Yuzu in the head and he woke up, and when he woke up, the facial expression was perfect. This anime makes me happy sometimes. Like, sometimes it feels like this manga is coming to life, and then there's other times where it's like with chapter 14 not doing Shikini's dialogue right really pissed me off, because again, she's supposed to talk in the third person. And then with chapter 15, a lot of the lore was kind of skipped, and that pisses me off even more because the lore is kind of important, especially for Renai Boukun. But this part was skipped. Sorry Yuzu-chan was there, but this part was skipped for getting up all of a sudden and told you what was skipped. And also this was skipped. Gah, I knew it. This girl's a complete blockhead when it comes to herself. But like the interaction with Akane, Yuzu, and Guri, I love it. Like, their dynamic is exactly what it is in the manga, and it makes me fucking happy. With Akane, Guri, and Yuzu, I fucking love it. I should have stressed that more, because that I feel like is coming alive at least. But Guri's line was supposed to be, well, we would have been bored until Seichi-san came back, so I thought we should play around a little. And then Yuzu-chan is supposed to is blushing, and she's like, and then Seiji's like, Yuzu-chan? Eek! It's nothing. And then, and this part, the rest of the chapter was skipped. There's no way I can do that. Even just our normal life, everyday life is insane. By the way, where in heaven did you go? The downstream experience on Leith River is very fun. It's a bit expensive, though. I can't believe you. I feel like it's just my imagination. Something is about to change. Like, if it would have ended that way, like, it would have been perfect. But both chapter adaptations, I will say this, though, so much better than what we've been getting from Renai Boukun. Renai Boukun is slowly improving. It had its rock bottom a couple weeks ago at episode 3, but now I feel like it's starting to come alive. And it feels really good. And I can't wait to get to see... I can't wait. I hope we get to see Hell this season. If we get to see Hell this season, this is good. Oh, also, Booster Shoujo Metabolism, this is how you fucking adapt 2 chapters. Or at least try to adapt 2 chapters. Because for the most part, I will say this, and give credit to Renai Boukun for this, and props to this, is that they, like, even though they skipped some scenes, they didn't do what they did a couple weeks ago, where they tried to add their own fucking canon, and it was bullshit. No, like, this was all manga canon. Everything you saw, for the most part, was in the manga. It's just that there were some scenes that were completely skipped. So, anyway, let me know what you thought of this episode of Renai Boukun. I actually enjoyed it, for the most part, except, minor some things being skipped around. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, and friend me on PlayStation Network, and that'll be in the description box below as well. And make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, and friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!